followers. Today is the 23rd of February 2015. I've been actually really busy with sort of work and business and such like, so haven't really had too much time recently, or free time to, you know, do some sessions, such like our ongoing investigation into the poltergeist activity at Bury Knoll. We're going to go back there again because there's been, you know, more activity there. So it's interesting to just go back there and kind of do a little bit of an investigation on what's happening there. Nothing major. What else is happening? I'm kind of impressed actually with how many followers we've already got. So, you know, welcome to all new sort of followers really on Twitter and YouTube. Facebook, I believe, is dying a death now. I kind of predicted that a couple of years ago. Facebook has just become an unwieldy monster. It's not user-friendly anymore. It's not user-friendly on mobile devices, and it's just really, really boring. I think once commercial companies got involved in it, it just became an unwieldy animal, and it just became yet another platform for spamming. So, but YouTube and Twitter are the things that really I'm sort of focusing on. It's, you know, it's good. It's really, really good, and I like all the interactive, you know, people that are commenting, you know, making comments and interacting with us. One thing that I've actually been very aware of is the amount of, if you like, paranormal groups around the world, basically. And sort of following on from another rant kind of video of mine, I'm beginning to now understand a little bit more about the frustrations of other paranormalers, what I call genuine paranormalers, and people who are just doing it not as a hobby, but are just inquisitive about you know, the paranormal, the technology that's out there, and, you know, whether it's a piece of hardware or whether it's a piece of software or whatever it is, you know, who cares, whatever. You know, if it gets the job done and it produces results, it doesn't really matter what it is. But along with that, and this is the rant bit, comes the 90% of crap that seems to go along with the paranormal. It's becoming almost an industry. It's become a genre of a way of making money. I mean, it's. I think that's the shame, really, of being in something like the paranormal. And I've seen this before. I mean, it's not a new thing. You know, I mean, I remember sort of even back in the 70s and the 80s, you know, the bandwagon was all about, you know, the occult and all of those kind of things. And, you know, you just stick the word ghost hunter or paranormal onto anything, and you can just start charging stupid money. And it just irritates me. I don't get kind of upset about it, and I don't get worried about it. What I get upset about really is, again, you know, other people have actually said and mentioned very similar things, is the kind of the bad attitude that goes along with some of these people. That's what kind of irritates me, is the fact that anyone can go around and call themselves Joe Blogg's Paranormal Society, or, you know, blah 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 investigators, and, you know, ghost hunting of blah blah blah, or whatever. You know, I mean, that's absolutely fine. People have been doing that for goodness knows how long. But it's the attitude that goes along with it. It's like, it's the way people set themselves up as some kind of guru or as some ultimate, person to do something, that they're the only person that's doing this, and therefore everyone else is kind of doing it wrong. And I just, that's kind of what really irritates me more than anything. That's kind of my rant about what I find, is just frustrating, really, about how people behave. And on the back of that, how people are making money out of it. I mean, quite blatantly making money on the back of the word paranormal or ghost hunter or... as an example, eBay, you just type in ghost hunting equipment or ghost hunting in eBay, and you see just the most unbelievable amount of stuff. It really is quite amazing. It's like really simple things, and it's sort of labelled as paranormal or ghost hunting equipment, and you just think, really, a prime example is like an EMF pump, for instance. I made one for, I think, less than £5, and people are selling these things on eBay for £30-40, and it's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy how people have, they really are making money. And another thing that I've noticed a lot of, and this comes a lot from Twitter, because again, you just type in ghost hunter or paranormal or whatever it is into Twitter, and there's just literally hundreds and hundreds of groups of people around, and I have noticed that there is a collective amount of people who again are making money on the back of this kind of thing, where they create a little company, ghost tours or ghost hunting, blah blah blah, whatever it is, and then on the back of that, they're making tours to buildings and such like that. You just think, really? And they're charging serious money. They really are charging crazy money, like 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds, and in dollars that's, you can, pretty much sort of 50% more. You just think, what? You're going to go somewhere, you're going to go and visit a building for, 4 hours or the night or something, and you're paying all of that money with a whole group of people, 20 odd people, 30 odd people, all there with their little recorders and such like, stomping around a building, hoping to sort of pick up EVPs. It kind of reminds me of sort of, paranormal tourism. I just think it's crazy. I really do. I guess in a way it is, and I've mentioned this before in another video, it has become an entertainment. And I hate to say it, but for people, like, I have a collection of people that I would call genuine paranormalers, who I follow and I communicate with, and I think are actually doing really good work, and they're not trying to be TV stars, and they're not producing 10 videos a week on their investigations, and it is difficult, but hey ho, that's the way life goes. That's my rant. I'm getting into this rant thing. It's good to get it off your chest in a way. It's in every industry. I know it's in every industry. It doesn't really matter what it is. You're going to get an element of people who are genuinely providing a service, who are genuine in their intentions of what they're doing, and then you will get the rest of the bulk of people are in it just to make money or have a laugh or to be entertained. It's this year's entertainment is oh, I'm a ghost hunter, and it's interesting. It is very interesting. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I shall speak to you again in another video soon.